Are you guys ready to go to the Spence versus Sean?
All right, let's go.
Thanks for touching up. I really want to
All right,
touch
here
every
we
week,
go.
but
Okay, so we're
can
gonna
never find it.
All right, here we go. Errol Spence,
Okay.
Sean Porter. Who has the better resume?
Did you, what?
Oh, look.
I'm gonna be honest. Sean Porter.
Sean Porter, of course. He has
Obviously.
experience.
Sean Porter has a better resume. I mean, I know that Errol Spence beat Brooke and Mikey Garcia, but when he beat Brooke, he was coming off a loss against Gennady Golovkin, where he broke his orbital bone coming down in weight. And when he beat Mikey Garcia, he beat a much smaller guy. So there's an asterisk next to those two wins, according to me. So I think that Sean Porter has a better resume. But it's going to, I mean, we'll get into that later.
No, that matters, bro. To me,
Yeah.
I'm asking you guys for a reason because don't you guys think a resume has a lot to do with this?
Yeah,
fight?
but he lost, though. He lost against Thurman and who else?
He lost against
If
two
you're
people.
asking
Oh, no, he beat Garcia.
who's fought the better opposition, Porter.
Porter, yeah.
Who has the most experience, Porter. Who's a stronger fighter, Spence. You know, ability-wise, Spence. You know, who I think's gonna win,
Spence.
Bro, you can't give me a prediction yet, bro.
Oh, we just did. He broke it down. And I said it at the
Who's
same time.
better? Okay, who's better skill? Spence.
Spence.
I think that it's not gonna be an easy fight. I think Porter has a lot to show. You know, he's a pressure fighter. He's gonna make it rough. He's gonna make it uncomfortable for him. He he doesn't stop throwing punches. He's awkward. So I mean, it's gonna give Spence trouble.
And we see that Sean Porter pretty much fights the same way all the time. He's a kung fu.
Except for his last fight.
Yeah, but look what happened. It was a controversial decision that a lot of people thought Ugas beat him.
Yeah.
So we've seen.
This could be his second time doing
I know,
that.
but
fucking plan, bro.
what I'm trying to think to my point. Spence has shown that he could box you if he wants to. Right? He shows that he can pressure fight you if he wants to. So he's been able to show that he could fight different styles. Porter is a come forward guy. So if he comes forward to Spence, that's gonna work against him in my favor because you're fighting Spence's fight. If he tries to box him like Ugas, he's gonna lose that battle too.
And let me tell you one thing about Spence, man. Spence is one of those guys that works the body, bro, like nobody else does, bro. You know, you look at his fights, and if you really look when he fought Mikey Garcia, he didn't really hurt him so much on the top, but when he started working that body, bro, you know, I mean, I think it's a beautiful thing from Spence.
I completely agree. Porter, he is the rough and tough kind of guy. He'll clinch.
Is that
he'll be
he's he a
scared.
rough diamond?
Yeah, the rough diamond, yes. But Porter is just, he's going to get down and gritty. That's just the way he fights. And Spence, he's already proven to us he can brawl and he can box. We saw that, and that was the main purpose. What I find interesting is that he never said with Mikey Garcia, I'm going to knock you out. Because he wanted to show everyone about his skills, his talent, to show he can go 12 rounds. It would have been nice to see a knockout, but we got to see his elite status of how he can win. This one, Porter, he says he's going to knock him out. He's going to knock him out, and I don't know if he can knock him out, but he's going to put him through a good fight.
So you think Spence has a possibility of knocking out Sean Porter?
I think so. I know he's never been knocked down, but Spence is a big dude. He's
Porter's
a
been
big welterweight.
Knocked down, right? But not knocked
No,
out.
Porter's never been knocked down.
Knocked down, yes. Adrian Broner knocked him down in the last round. It was a flash knockdown, but he knocked him down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I don't remember, but he is. I believe he can be. I believe he can be knocked out by Spence.
I don't think Spence is gonna knock him out. He couldn't knock out Mikey Garcia, which is a smaller guy, and he can't say that he wasn't trying to knock him out. He threw over 1,000 punches. Come on. So I don't see a knockout. I think it's gonna be a very good fight because even though we'll get to our predictions, I'm gonna be picking Spence most likely, but I think there's a little thing in the air that maybe Sean Porter can pull it off because we haven't seen. Okay, is this Errol Spence's toughest opponent?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yes. No, this is by far
I
Errol Spence.
love it. Spence is like, I'm going to punish you. I mean, it's just the banter with these two.
Yeah.
I mean,
But they hate each other or no?
yeah, I don't know. They said they were friends, and then when the fight was made, I don't know if it's for publicity,
because
but
I got the same
it
thing.
seems pretty real that they don't like each other.
But from Porter, when we were at Porter, he seemed like he was okay with them, right? He never said.
Oh,
you know,
he's
bad-
really
I
calm.
know Sean, and he's a good guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so is
Yeah.
Spence. I mean, they're class acts. They both are. I mean, I think it's more of a hype. And obviously, to this point, obviously, you know, everybody wants to win. So obviously, you know, there's a little hatred, you know, as a competition, you know. But I don't think it's as much as they hate each other.
It's a unification bout. I
Yeah.
mean, WBC and IBF strap. Whoever wins. I mean, obviously Spence wants Manny after this.
I mean, but what about that? You know, Sean Porter, you know, boxing Benavidez.
Oh man,
That's kind of crazy.
How
That's
did-
what I'm saying. It's like,
That's
do
kinda-
we know that maybe? I mean,
I
that's
mean,
a big
it-
opposition, right?
it's kind of odd for both of them. How does that help either of them?
Either. And for Sean
Well,
Porter,
Size.
it's even-
for Benavidez,
Size.
it's speed, right?
But the
Yeah,
He's too
speed
small.
and size. No, but
But wait,
No,
Benavidez-
but Benavidez is fighting Doral.
but
He's
for
much bigger than
but
Porter.
For Porter is like getting hit by a good guy. Like I mean,
You think Spence
a
is
big
as
guy
hard
like
as
that,
Benavidez?
it's, huh?
Oh no.
No, so you're
Benavidez
saying that it's
is a lot
dangerous.
harder.
Dangerous for him having a fight
Yeah,
coming up.
of
And
course. Yeah. Let me ask you guys this, and this was a good one. Errol Spence Jr. does what better than Sean Porter?
body punching.
Work the body.
The obvious.
Yeah.
work the body.
The body work. Okay, what does Sean Porter do better than Errol Spence?
Throw
Clinch.
punches and awkward, you know.
The pressure?
Yeah, pressure.
I think pressure.
Yeah,
Pressure.
pressure.
If there's something, it'll be the pressure. I'm not even sure if he does that better, but if there is something, I'll go with pressure. But who has a better inside game?
Spence.
Spence.
Spence. So see, that's what I'm saying. That I just don't see. Look, you don't have to
But that's
do.
what I'm saying. Look, Spence has a better inside game, but if you know Sean Porter starts, you know, crowding him up and starts, you know,
Makes it rough.
holding him and make it rough and starts, you know, I mean,
Because
styles make fights, bro. So
you don't.
know,
A fighter doesn't have to do something. If he does everything well, he could win the fight, right? It's kind of like a Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia doesn't have. Well, he does have excellent power, but he doesn't do one thing spectacular, right? Like top notch. But he does everything good, and that gets him the win. So he doesn't need to do something better than Spence to win the fight.
Eduardo Rivera says Spence is an all-around better than Porter. I mean, opinions, bro. Okay,
No, it's
so
his opinion.
no, it's a good opinion, bro. I'm not saying it's not, bro, but it's an opinion. Which fight prepare each of them for this fight?
Well, like you said, Porter has had more experience, so he has seen every style.
That's what I'm trying to
He
say.
saw a
So
boxer.
did
in-
Danny Garcia prepare him for?
Well, he saw
for
a boxer
Spence?
in Brooke. He saw a power hitter in Danny Garcia.
Mhm.
He fought Keith Thurman, so I think he's seen a little bit more styles than Spence has.
Mhm.
Spence has seen different styles, but he fought the smaller Mikey Garcia. He fought the guy that was hurt, in my opinion, against Cal Brooke.
His amateur background.
Yeah. Oh, his amateur
Is it-
background.
yeah.
Then again, you gotta see it in this side of point too. You know, Spence been wanting to fight everybody.
Nobody
He's
wants
the
to-
boogeyman.
Nobody's
No one
wanting
wants
fight him. So
to.
is it his fault that he hasn't fought better opposition? Nobody
no.
wanted to take
Very
that
good
risk to
question.
fight Spence.
Okay, but
do you blame him?
Sean jumped on it when he got the opportunity.
Oh, bro, it's
So, no.
listen. It's you're unifying titles, bro.
I know. But what I'm trying to say is, was he really the boogeyman,
Well, listen.
or did nobody ever go to Sean?
If Sean Porter would have given him the opportunity while Spence wasn't a champion, I don't think he would. And
Okay.
I think he didn't. You know, I think Spence was after Sean Porter for a while too before he was a champion. They
And
never
he
gave him
didn't
an
want it?
opportunity. Of course not.
Well.
So a lot of people dodged Spence. So can you hate him for that? Of course not.
Dick Rockman says blame PVC, bro. You think PVC was kind of like taking care of it? Like, Sean, don't fight.
Look,
don't
that's
don't
what I'm
fight
saying.
Spence.
A lot of people that you know don't know boxing a lot say, oh, you know, you don't want to. Fighters are fighters, and fighters are gonna fight
Fighters wanna
everybody.
fight fighters.
They want to fight. You
But
know.
you think PVC prevented the fight?
I mean, I'm not gonna say PVC. I'm just saying, just in general, you know, Do they want to take that risk? Does it make sense? You know, it has a lot to do with a lot of things. You know, it has nothing to do with fighters. You know, you put two fighters and you tell them you want to fight. Yeah, they want to fight. You know, if the money's there, they're gonna want to make. But does it make sense for the promoter, for the manager?
Exactly.
You know, there's a lot of things that
involved.
that have to do with negotiating a fight.
Well, I think now since PBC and Fox are together, a lot more fights are obviously being made that we didn't get to see when PBC first came out.
So you're saying
not
Fox
gonna-
is forcing?
No, I don't know if Fox is forcing. Don't put putting.
putting words-
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
know,
no,
right?
I'm asking,
Stop
I'm
it.
asking.
No, I think now since it's on a much bigger platform,
Right.
these fighters are going to want to be seen. I mean, not every fight can be pay-per-view, but they're going to be able to be seen on Channel 11 or Fox Sports. So
They
this
actually
is the
had the-
opportunity.
The trailer or whatever it is, the commercial, the infomercial to announce the fight was on Channel 11.
Oh,
I don't know if
okay.
you saw it. On the
Yeah,
weekend it was
Fox,
on.
yeah.
It was on Fox.
But
yeah.
I like it. I mean, even during football games.
Yeah,
I
Sean
mean,
Porter just came out on
yeah, so
Sunday.
they're getting a lot of publicity, and I think it's great for the sport because we didn't have it.
That's how it was
You'd
back
have to
then.
cable or something, but now you're going to be seeing it. Who was it? Gervonta Davis. He was on the big screen. How many
yeah,
people?
yeah.
80,000 people.
At Baltimore.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, that's-
I was there.
Back in the day when I was 12 years old, back in 19, they used to show fights on regular TV on Saturday and Sunday.
yeah.
With
We were
the
watching.
bunny ears
I
and
remember,
regular
I remember
antenna.
watching Fernando Vargas, his amateur. They would show his amateur fights on
Wow.
TV with the bunny. We had to change the channel, no remote control.
Yeah. Black and white.
with the fork.
Exactly.
I'm
We
gonna
had the
give
flyers.
next, I'm gonna ask a question that. Well, I'm gonna say the comment that Dick Rockman said, and Jose Reyes got the next question because I had the next question the same as Jose Reyes. But Dick Rockman says PBC is not giving us much. The welters are all PBC, so
And no
pretty
Crawford.
much they should be fighting them. You know what I mean?
And the fight that needs to happen if Spence
Crawford.
wins is Crawford Spence.
It's Crawford Spence. But okay, Jose Reyes asked the same question I had next. Winner goes and does what? What do they do next if the winner for the winner?
I think if Spence wins, he's gonna want the Manny Pacquiao fight. If I'm Manny Pacquiao, don't fight him. You're 40 years old. Spence is very
Manny
dangerous.
Pacquiao has Danny
He's
Garcia
very
or Mikey
dangerous.
Garcia, my man. You're already off the
No, but-
keyboard.
That's the fight that.
Well, that's the fight
could
he
be
won,
made.
but he's not gonna get that fight.
Yeah.
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 That's not the fight he's gonna get because Manny's gonna fight. Is gonna make money.
Well, I hope Manny's
Manny
gonna fight him.
is
Look,
money. It's not gonna be.
Manny did his whole thing. He did his thing throughout his career. I don't think that he should take those risks and fight Spence.
No,
you
no,
already.
no, no,
You
no.
already. I mean, with the Thurman thing, I was a little worried.
I'm gonna be honest. If Spence wins, he needs to go after Crawford. Fuck that. I mean,
Well,
goddamn.
we all want Crawford.
Sorry, bro.
Talk to
Sorry,
Bob
sorry,
Arum. I
Vince,
mean,
but we
no.
want to get
Team
Terrence-
Crawford right
You
here.
know, there was something that Oscar De La Hoya said in a press conference recently, and it kind of hit me. I'm like, wow. He said, I kind of feel bad for Terrence Crawford that he might not be inducted or even written on the ballot for the Hall of Fame because he's not be able to. He can't fight the fighters, like the top fights.
So does he move up? Just
Why
'cause
would
of
he
that?
move up?
Well,
He's
I mean,
small.
if I can't get the 147s, I'm gonna move up, right?
Okay,
Go to the
but-
154.
but then-
it's gonna be the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Does he have all the 154s? PBC?
Charles, Harry.
Jamal
Yeah.
Harris.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
But
So fuck it, go back there. I mean, damn.
Nah, I can't.
Facebook. I know, I'm gonna bring it. Sorry,
I know.
Jennifer, you're right. So then maybe come down. Go back to 140.
No.
no.
Go back to 140, bro.
That hurts
To
him.
do what?
Yeah.
But you're still gonna be recognized and go to the Hall of Fame. If you're saying that he's not gonna go to the
I know,
Hall
but
of
the
Fame,
whole
I
point
go
is
back,
to move
bro.
up in weight, and I
But if
understand.
you're not gonna get the
but
fights,
I
if you're not
understand.
gonna get the fights,
But that's why. Where does that end? I mean, I don't know the contractual issues that Top Rank, all of these promoters have.
so us as media fans, should we put pressure on PBC and on Top Rank to get the fights done?
I mean, I think we already tried, but I don't know if they really listen.
The problem is that Spence has Danny Garcia. Well, he's fighting Sean Porter. Now he can go to Danny Garcia. Have an easy fight in between, then have Danny Garcia. Because PBC has all the welterweights.
He's got options. He still has options there to
Yeah.
to make a good fight and make good money. So, I mean, Crawford, Spence, would it be great? Of course.
Yeah.
Would it happen? It's gonna be hard.
I'm Team Crawford, by the way. I think Crawford gets him.
I like Crawford.
I love Crawford. Crawford.
I like
Yeah.
Crawford. I just would like to see him fight more. He's fighting December, correct?
He's fighting
His
December.
Who's he
mandatory.
fighting?
Velasquez or something?
No.
We'll check it out.
I can't. I don't remember his name. I can't remember his last
Dick
name.
Rockman says, remember when promoters used to work together? Yeah, I believe it.
Back in the day. Huh?
Oh, it doesn't show here, but I think it's that guy Kuba Velasquez.
Dick
or
Rockman
something.
says
Yeah,
he
yeah.
doesn't want Crawford because they have a bunch of names. Okay.
Well, Crawford is a name too.
Crawford's a big
That's
name.
what I'm saying. The one Crawford needs those names.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
PBC
yeah.
has. It's kind of like if Andy beats Joshua again, well, guess who has all the belts?
Oh,
PBC. Yeah, I mean,
But
So-
but
That's an easier fight to make. You know, to make the Wilder Reese fight. If,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, it's.
it'll be easy to make.
look at you, cabron. Where is that gonna fight gonna be at? No.
I mean, it ain't-
Did
we
they
ain't-
announce that
Look.
fight, the Wilder Ortiz yet?
No, Ortiz. No, I don't know about that.
Is
We
it-
don't care
No,
about that.
It's
We care about the Reese or Wilder. Look at him. Look at him. hiding over
Let me
there.
ask you this question: when you saw that Fury fight, what did Andy say about?
Andy was there.
What did he say when how Tyson Fury performed that night?
He didn't really. He didn't.
He
think
wasn't
much.
impressed?
He wasn't impressed. He wasn't impressed. I mean, honestly, I think Fury's a great fighter. I mean, I think he can
Yeah.
box. I think if you know, I'm not gonna comment on.
Can I ask you a
Hey,
question?
bro. He know Muhammad Ali. Sorry.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay. For you guys, who do you guys seem like it'll be tougher for Reese? Wilder or Fury? For you guys, as trainers, to prepare.
Fury.
Fury,
He's a
I think so,
mover.
too. Yeah.
He's a mover.
Because he
He
boxes.
can,
He
he can box. He
boxes.
can use it. He knows how to use his
Sweet,
distance.
yeah.
You know, he can bob and weave. He's got good movement. That would be a tougher fight.
All right. Let me ask you guys one more question. Well, I have
One more.
four more questions, bro.
What the
Boxing
heck?
fans will be surprised or disappointed at the end of the fight for Crawford. I mean, for Spence and Porter.
I think they will be entertained.
They'll be entertained. Will they be
Absolutely.
surprised or disappointed?
I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think
Entertained?
it's
Well,
gonna be-
disappointed depending on who. If I want Sean Porter to win, well, I'm not going to be disappointed.
I think it's also just based on how the fight is. If it's a one-punch knockout,
Yeah.
or if it goes 12 rounds of just them dancing and not doing really anything,
I don't
it
think
just
that's gonna
really
happen.
but it's
I
gonna
think it's gonna
be
be good.
it's gonna be a brawl, and I like that.
You know, the thing is that, you know, as because we gotta be fans as well, right?
Absolutely.
As trainers, as you know, as social media. I mean, like, you know, when you look at the Jacob Canelo fight, you know, you're thinking. I was thinking it was gonna be a great fight, and I'm like sitting there and I'm like, bro, like.
It's just Canelo is starting to use a Mayweather, took a page out of Mayweather's book. If he feels he's beating you, he's not going to take risk anymore. He's just going to cold spy. That's what he's doing.
But also Jacob didn't you know, he didn't go out there and try to beat Canelo the way he was supposed to, you know?
He did in the first couple of rounds. He did not, and then towards the latter part. But he thought he did enough, and he didn't.
I think
No,
he
he
was
didn't.
shocked.
He did
That, I
not.
think he felt that. I think he was surprised once he was in there that Canelo was better than he thought. Because I think it was a 6th or 7th round. I was thinking Canelo's gonna knock him out, and then when Canelo did,
Coasted.
he released the foot off the pedal and just coasted through.
Okay. So for the betting man, for the betting people, okay, I'm gonna ask you guys this because I'm into bets, man. I like to bet money. I like to lose money.
I'll bet your money.
Look,
It's fine.
Here we go. For the
You
betting
should have bet on
man,
the Angulo fight then.
and I would have won a lot of money, but fucker.
If you would have bet 100,
Will you stop?
no,
Beep.
$100 would have got you $1,175.
Wow.
That's how much
so
of
that's
a-
the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the betting man or woman, what do you guys anticipate for the fight? Because I mean, there's women that put big money in there, bro.
On what fight?
I know which
On
one.
the
The
Porter
Spence.
versus Spence,
Well, I don't know what the odds are.
or even the Durrell and Benavides. For the betting man, we're talking about the betting man, the betting
betting.
woman.
Well,
I'm trying to put $1,000 in, man. I'm trying to save my house.
if Sean
I'm trying to pay my house off.
if Sean Porter is a big time underdog, then why not put $100 on Sean Porter? Because there's
Yeah.
a possibility.
That's you
But,
know what? It's
yeah.
the Andy Ruiz effect.
Yeah.
Put it on the underdog and boom. I
Hey,
don't. I
put it
mean,
on the
You gotta put it
underdog?
on the Reese.
yeah, I mean now, why not?
I'm gonna go with the professional here. Obviously, go. Who do I put my
Going with
money on?
Benavidez and
Oh, Benavides.
Spence.
Yeah.
So put it on Benavides. If I have $1,000,
Yeah, but
I put it on Spence or Benavidez.
But-
It's
but
not gonna
it-
make sense.
Wait,
Yeah, it
weren't
has to make
that
sense.
No, I'm gonna make
someone's
$100.
odds?
No, but what I'm
I
saying-
read minus 8,500 or some
Yeah.
crazy number.
For what? For what
I
fight?
can't. I just read it. It was
For
so.
Porter
I don't
or
remember,
Ford?
but it was
Okay.
a PBC. It was one of these fights on this something. So I was like
for
8,500.
Reese and Joshua, the first one was minus 1250.
yeah, so
Damn it, bro!
so I'm saying, so
Why
you,
didn't you call me?
would you
Just
put-
eat that, mamón.
I mean, would you put 1250 on?
Pues ese dinero.
Wow.
No wonder he don't even want to come to work and shit.
No wonder he rolled up in the Benz.
Damn.
I
I know, right? So that was your Rolls Royce over there. It's not Andy's.
He's letting Andy borrow it.
I know, right? No, I think, but especially, I mean, besides the betting, man, look at, we have fight week. We have a grand arrivals tomorrow. I mean, they're treating this like it's a Vegas fight week
Here in Los Angeles.
in Los
Oh,
Angeles.
that's what I'm saying. No.
Can I ask you this question?
I'd ask.
And this is a question that a lot of media and fans have been asking. Why did they do Spence Porter here in Los Angeles if neither one are from here? Would it have been better in Vegas or in Dallas?
I think that's why Benavidez is on that card.
Well, yeah, they always say if you're gonna have a card in LA, you better put a Mexican,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
think
true.
that Benavidez is gonna
and he's
draw
good.
a lot of people.
But
Yeah.
let's talk
The
about
whole
that card,
card, the
though.
whole
The
That's
card is good.
The card's good.
Can we
PBC,
talk?
ooh.
Can we talk about Fabian Maidana?
Yeah.
He's gonna be
Oh,
there.
okay.
No, I'm not gonna
Is
get
he
into it
fighting?
because I have him in there. Yeah, he's in there. I'm gonna talk about
That's
it.
the one other
Josecito versus
question.
Molina.
Josecito Molina. I mean, it's a card made for LA. If you see the
It is, it is.
undercard,
Yeah.
I mean that's what's getting all the people in there, man. Not the main event.
No, the main event as well. Of course.
Main event.
Yeah, it's a great fight.
It's a great
Am I
fight.
the only one that's saying this? The undercard is made for LA. The main
But
event is
we all-
made for boxing
No,
fans.
but real boxing fans want to watch Errol Spence. Porter.
Yeah, no. But who's gonna buy the tickets?
Well, we don't know, but I'm
Well,
saying
I mean, there are people that
It's
will
another
travel,
reason.
obviously. Yeah.
Right.
For buying the
right,
ticket.
right.
Yeah.
No, I get you.
But you know, for you to have fighters that are not from here, you need to have
That card,
local,
that
the
card, that
local,
card.
yeah,
No, that
like they do it for Stub or War Grounds or whatever, Dignity Health Sports Park. God, I
changed
I
hands.
never
I'm saying-
call it.
Hey, I'm
I just
drinking-
call War
Home
Grounds.
Depot. Stop
I'm
at Home
drinking
Depot.
them. Okay, I'm drinking them and you getting drunk.
Me?
Yeah.
I am not.
All right.
not.
Hey, they're already asking if she's
Water.
available to work on Saturday
Whoa.
as a ring girl.
Who? Yeah. You available to work? Yes, you are. All right. The loser lives on and does what for this fight? For Porter or Spence?
depending if Sean Porter loses but puts up a good fight, there's nothing lost.
Yeah.
He has more fights. That's all he has to do. Even with Andy Ruiz, I think he's gonna win this time around. My prediction is different. But even if he was to lose and if it's a close fight, he secures himself
Yeah.
more paydays.
Yeah.
And I think he's gonna secure more paydays. Yeah.
And I just think it's like he
There's
said.
no loser.
No,
in
of
this
course
one.
not. I mean, it's all based on performance.
Exactly.
You know,
Absolutely. It's how they win and how they lose.
that's right.
Can David Benavidez versus Anthony Durrell be the fight of the night?
I think the final night's gonna
No,
be.
I know. But
Molina.
I'm asking about this one right now.
It can.
They can?
It can. But I
Any
don't
of the
know.
fights can be fight of the night.
We're gonna
Exactly.
get to them right
Any of
now.
them.
We're gonna
Right,
get
right,
to them right
right.
now.
Any of the
Let me
nights.
give you guys the last question, and that's the last of the breakdown before we go to predictions. You betting some you know what? I'm not gonna say the word because this guy's have me censored. All right, how much will pay-per-view buys be?
That's oof. Yeah.
Let's do a
That's-
prediction on that one. Let's
I'm
start the
thinking
prediction.
350.
That's rough. I'm not gonna comment.
I can't comment because I've heard I mean low numbers, but
What-
I don't know.
okay.
I don't predict for
Okay,
pay-per-view
what
numbers.
did
So
Mikey and Spence do?
I think three something.
Three
but,
something?
But Pacquiao Thurman did more.
No. How much did Matt did?
300 something.
All right.
So we're gonna know if it's Errol
Okay.
Spence pulling him in.
Okay, here we go, man. Because I ain't scared to do this, guys. I'm a little fucked up. I mean, I'm a little buzzed.
no, but you know what? I think Errol can pull him because after the fight with Mikey, they're
That's
gonna
what I'm
want to see. They're gonna want to him fight.
I'm gonna say 500,000, $500,000.
That's a lot.
Pay-per-view buys.
How much is pay-per-view on Fox? I don't even know.
I don't know, but
I'm at the fight, so I don't know.
the pay-per-view
Tell me
game has
my
changed.
answers.
It isn't like before. I could stream those fights out of my phone.
Well, I don't want to hear
Don't tell
about that,
them.
bro.
They're gonna block it.
Come on, cut it out.
There's
All
not.
right, guys.
No, they-
it's not-
What is it costing now?
I don't know.
I think
79.
it's gonna be like that one's gonna be like $59.99. It's gotta be.
I gotta be
Check it,
80
man, right
bucks.
now.
Okay,
Tell
go.
me how much it is. Okay, so what I'm gonna do before while he's checking, give me your social medias, guys. Let's start with Cynthia Content, Ring TV, spokesperson or reporter.
Are they gonna make the predictions?
No,
We're
I'm
gonna make
do that.
them. All right. My Instagram is at Cynthia. No, shoot. What is it? At the Real Fight Girl. Gee,
you
see,
get-
now
you
you're
get all- you
getting
get
all
all
screwed
buzzed,
up.
girl.
I am not. At the Real Fight Girl, and Twitter at Cynthia_Conte, and my channel, The Real Fight with Cynthia Conte. Will you stop it? And also Ring TV.
Give them your YouTube because you have a YouTube channel.
I do. I just said it, dude.
Oh, did you?
I changed it. It's
My
called
mo-
The Real Fight.
The
with
Real
Cynthia
Fight.
Conte.
I'm the
So
one
I
that
can,
was-
I can do.
I'm gonna make
all
sure we
sports.
put it up. We support it.
It's
come on.
not the ringside girl.
No. Bro, I didn't even say that. God,
ding, ding, ding.
Estelita, we're already
The
at
fight
the
girl.
end of the show, bro, and you're still bringing that up. Okay, Estelita, give them your social media, man. I know people want to get to know you, man.
El.Estrellita01.
This guy is famous, man.
He's the guy that got
What's
punched
L
by
dot?
Andy Ruiz.
The
Dot.
Dot.
So I got the
He just
price.
wants, he just wants Latinos
And
and
it's
Latinas.
Spanish.
According to
Español.
Fox, according to the Fox website, $74.99.
$74.99.
Is that for
pay-per-view.
HD or SD?
Well, who the hell does it?
I know.
They do.
Just ask $74.99.
They do.
How many buys are gonna be?
At HBO used to do that, right? HD.
How many?
I don't know. I don't do buys.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
500.
I say
500,000.
I say 300 at the most.
All right.
Their tickets are expensive from ringside. Are expensive.
Mike Quintana says, "What up? Miss you guys.
Hey.
I miss you, Mike."
What do the fans
Mike
think?
Rose?
You guys
I
are
don't
listening.
know.
What do you
Well,
guys
when it
think?
first
200,000, 1.5.
1.5 what?
I don't know what this guy said. 1.5, 260,000.
Oh,
I don't know. Andan bravos, bro.
1.5.
But you know, David Benavidez,
Alright.
he did
I
think
know.
at the park. He did tickets. He gave and they're giving tickets out to gyms for the kids, for
Who?
boxers.
David Benavidez?
That and I believe WBC, but David Benavidez. This card is helping. No, not you. You are not charity. Well, maybe you are charity work. I'm kidding.
You can take that bottle.
Send it.
No, but I think it's also to bring in the kids, which I love.
GoFundMe because I need my lifestyle maintained, guys. I am. No, I'm just messing with y'all. All right, so let's get.
He needs a beard. He needs someone to comb his beard.
I drank some of that and I said that's enough.
All right, get out of here. All right, man. Here we go. Prediction time,
What you
guys.
give this guy? Gasoline?
No, he's not. Look at it.
What
It
is it,
looks like
vodka?
he's drinking
Some
syrup or something. A double cup.
Damn,
All
man.
right, here we go, man. Let's go to the predictions. I'm gonna give out some shout outs. Lindolfo Delgado, Fabian Maidana, Robert the Ghost Guerrero. But talk to me a little bit about Fabian Maidana. What can we expect from him?
And who is he? That's Marcus
Who
Maidana's
is
brother.
he? And what can we expect?
That's Marco Maidana's brother. You know, he's in great spirits, man. This kid is hungry again. He just came out from a loss in Argentina.
Oh shit.
You know that honestly, not gonna talk bad. He was in his brother's promotion. You know, they did him pretty dirty over there. You know, but you know, I'm not gonna talk about that. But now, you know, he's in a different state of mind. You know, he's prepared. You know, he was supposed to fight this past week in what was it, in
Bakersfield.
in Bakersfield, and they switched him to the, you know, Spence fight, which was a good thing. So you know, he's prepared. He's ready, and he's gonna give a good performance.
And from what I see, he seems a little more technically sound than his brother.
Oh, he's a very technical.
But he still has that power.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
this kid is
How old is
very
he?
talented. He's 26 years old.
Okay, what about when I hear some guy on social media said that he wanted to train him or he asked him to train him, bro? Is that any truth? I'm not even gonna name the name, bro. No.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know
but-
exactly who you're talking about. I mean, where is he at?
Exactly, bro. So, is that even fundamental, like real?
Is there any
Of
truth
course
to
not.
that?
I mean, a lot of people try to get in, in people's ears, and at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Does he still come to this gym?
Never.
Okay.
All right.
Little social climber.
I'm gonna say something, and not because Estrellita's here, but I have so many people come up to me and tell me how can I get in touch with Estrellita and Manny, and I just shoot them your personal information and no, I do no not
Personal,
like,
like phone numbers?
You know what I mean, right? Your
Address.
your social media, bro, so they can get in touch with you. You know what I mean?
He has a dating web app already created for
I'm not
Hello,
giving-
Ty.
I'm not giving.
I get these calls.
I know, it's like, who is this?
No, because
It's called deep breathing.
because when people want to get in touch with them, I'm just gonna send them to whatever I have to contact you guys. You know what I mean? But when I see people making videos about, this fighter contacted me because they wanted me to train, and I'm gonna tell you this: don't be tagging me because I am not gonna repost your shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh man, I'm not gonna repost your stuff because I am not condoning that, so I'm not gonna do it. So please, people, do not send me your videos where you're telling me that Maidana hit you up or all these people hit you up, because I'm not gonna put them up. All
You're
right?
gonna need a publicist to
Yeah,
take care.
I do.
No, not you, him.
Oh damn, man. Sorry.
Next show's gonna be damage control, man.
Josecito Lopez versus John Molina Jr. I think this might be fight of the night, guys. So hit me up on the predictions.
I'm thinking Josecito Lopez is gonna beat him. Molina he's a one trick pony, but Molina's a guy that could end the fight with one punch, though. So I'm still gonna go with Josecito Lopez because he has a great corner.
Bro.
Robert Garcia.
Molina is a warrior, man. He's gonna go out there and fight. I think that Josecito Lopez, has a better style. He's more sound. I'm picking Josecito on this fight, but I think it's gonna be a good fight.
Was John Molina the one that had to pull out of the fight?
Yeah.
Okay. How is his back? Is he fully recovered?
He is.
How do you know?
I know John. Dude, he's from West Covina, bro.
Well, we were making an assumption he's gonna fight.
No, he's good. He's good.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna make a prediction because I didn't.
You're a jerk.
Get the
No.
fudge out of here, dude.
You
All
got
right?
you got to make a prediction. People
Let me flip a coin.
people
No,
put
you don't have to.
their
You don't have
house payments on predictions.
You don't have
No,
to.
bet it on them. What they said. No, I think based on from
Resumes.
from Josecito, and I mean you have Robert in the corner. I like John. I was sad that he didn't get to fight in the last fight. I was wondering he weighed in and then he was not there anymore. But it's Josecito.
So you say Josecito?
Josecito.
Edgar?
Yes.
Mike, that's not true. He just said that maybe in the future.
It's a shutout. I got Josecito too. Who's doing what? Man, cut it out, Mike. 700 million, bro. If I got 700 million, bro, I'm not even here.
I mean, to get a $700 million contract with Ryan in the future, he has to be
All right,
get
man,
multiple
all right.
titles and so on.
I think- Hey,
I know. I saw that. They won't even
Okay.
allow.
I think the cat that's gonna make a lot of noise is Mario Barrios versus
Oh, I like Mario.
Batur Ekomedov. What is that?
Where is he from?
I don't know, man.
If he's
I
from,
like Mario.
If he's from Kazakhstan, those guys are tough.
Okay,
man. So-
Mario Barrios versus the guy from Kazakhstan, bro.
Is he from Kazakh? Okay, they hit
I'll
like
check-
a
I'll check
freaking
right
dump truck.
So who you got on that one, bro?
I like Mario. I've met Mario when he was coming up and out there in Texas. His trainer, his manager. I like. I'm gonna take Barrios on this fight.
Russia.
Oh, he's from Russia.
It's kind of interesting. The guy he's fighting is from Russia, but he only has 7 fights, so he must be this
He has how many fights?
7.
How many losses?
No
0.
losses.
Oh, he's
7
undefeated?
7 wins, 6 KOs. So he must be a highly touted prospect from
Yeah.
Russia.
Who's his promoter?
I don't know. It doesn't show.
He looks like
He looks mean like a
Yeah.
mother.
I'm just saying. I mean, this
He
guy might
looks
be
like he drinks
he's a
vodka.
southpaw.
what's
He looks like he
he's
drinks
Southpaw.
Kettle One
Southpaw.
vodka.
What's his nick?
Southpaw?
What? He's Southpaw. Oh.
Yeah, he's southpaw. Russian, 7-0, 6 KOs, 28
Okay,
years
so
old.
you got Mario, right? You got Mario.
I got Mario.
I'll go.
What?
I'll go
A
with Mario.
decision or?
I'm not gonna.
Oh, you're not gonna go that deep.
No,
You just got Mario.
I got Mario.
I got Mario because I don't really know this guy, but I like Mario. I've seen
What
him.
you got? What you got? No.
I just
Just decision.
oh,
You don't want to say it?
I'll say a decision.
Decision?
Mario Barrios is also a decision because the Russians are usually tough. I think the fight's gonna be better. What people think.
Man. Mario Barrios.
I don't even know much about that
It's a
guy.
shut up, guys.
I don't really know much about
Mario
that guy.
Barrios. Let's go to the co-main event. Anthony Durrell versus David Benavidez. Give me
Haven't
your
we been
prediction.
giving all the Oh my. What do you think?
I'll
Me?
go.
Think, yeah, I gave you my
I'm
prediction. Were you
going-
listening?
I am going with David Benavidez by knockout. It's not going to go past the 7th round. It's going to be an early knockout. And David is going to do what he told me. He's going to go after Caleb Plant. But you know what? I cannot say if you're going to beat him or not. I got to have you and Caleb here at the Boxing Rundown. Go, man.
David Benavidez late round stoppage. The fight will be very entertaining. Benavidez will have some problems at the start, but he'll adjust and win.
Go ahead.
I'm going with Durrell. I'm just playing.
I was like, what?
Nah,
Don't play with him now.
I got David. Like I said earlier, I got
it's okay.
David. I got David, and I like David. I think the kid's hungry. I think he will.
He'll
I think before the 10th.
Before the 10th.
I say David Benavidez KO 8th round.
All right. Damn. Everybody's going with David, huh? All right. Let's get to the main event. Errol Spence Jr. versus Sean Porter. Who do we got? I think you go.
I'm gonna go with Errol Spence. I think he's just has more to offer, more tricks up his sleeve. He can adjust to any type of fighting, any style. But I think it's gonna be a better fight than most people think. I think there's the possibility that Spence can pull it off because this to me is Errol Spence's toughest fight today. And I think the way to be a guy like Spence is to pressure the shit out of him. And Porter would do that, but I still got Spence by decision.
I mean, I think that Spence is a great counterpuncher. I think Sean Porter is gonna be there to get counter. So I'm gonna take Spence on this fight.
I think this is a really good fight for Spence because Porter is going to bring him the fight. He's going to stand in front of him, and Spence is going to box the shit out of him, and they're going to brawl. I'd like to see a knockout, but
I don't think so.
I would probably say a decision, but I'd like to see a knockout.
What round? You want to go home early?
I would think.
You know, Saeed going to be there.
I know. I would, you know what? Based on Spence, maybe the way 10th. I think 10th.
10th, Spence?
If with Porter, the way he fights, I think, and yeah,
Alright.
because Spence can box and move and be dirty
He
at
can do
times
more.
too. He'll be able to play Porter. He'll be able to come to Porter's level.
And I think it's going to be a great fight because they both had great condition.
Right.
They're always. I mean, Porter's
they-
always conditioned.
Exactly. They could go the whole and Spence showed that as well. He could throw 1,000 punches through the whole fight. So
Are
that
you
makes
guys
for an
ready
exciting
for
fight.
It's just based on who is it? What
That's
is
good.
it? They said who has more dog in them.
Yeah.
That's
So-
it.
That's
But I
good,
think
man.
that Sean Porter will be his biggest test, and this fight's gonna show how good Spence is.
I like it.
I think this is gonna be. I think that's
Hey
gonna
man,
be the
but we're
fight.
always
I like
for
it.
well, you don't. It will screw up your betting odds, but I like to always see like an underdog.
There is a possibility
There
that
is.
I mean,
It's boxing.
there's a
Anything
little,
can happen. Obviously,
there's a little
Anything.
feel in the air that Spence might do it. We'll see.
Woo!
Spence?
It's fight
I
night.
mean Porter.
Oh, fight night.
Think-
bitches.
Quintana says,
Hey, bro,
hopefully
listen.
Porter brings his AARP card with him.
Oh, hey,
Dang.
No, come
Here we
on.
go.
that's for old people. Like
You
me.
guys ready for my prediction?
Haven't you been giving it the whole
No,
time?
no, I haven't given this one. Here we go. Ow! I'm going to be the lone wolf. Sean Porter wins this one, man. I got Sean Porter winning, surprising everybody. It's going to be an underdog win.
We could hear you.
And he's going
I
to
know.
get it by... Here we go, bro. That's how even deep I am in this. I am... after Angulo won, I'm going to give you guys a good one right now. Put some money on this, man. Seriously. Sean Porter wins in the 10th round, bro, by